Right. Hey, what is up, Swankies and Swaggers? Back again with another Swanky interview over here, interviewing Jalen Walker, also goes by Skywalker. What do you want to tell us, man? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm happy. In a few short weeks, I get to beat somebody up. It's been a long time, but management and contracts, everything's cleared up, so I'm ready to go.
That's amazing, bro. Yeah. You fought since the last Social Gloves event, I'm pretty sure. And that was amazing. I went to it in person. Saw your fight, was amazing.
Yeah, it
Been
was
waiting
just
for you to come back, bro.
yeah, man. It's just management, contracts, promoters. It's the business side, but
Mm,
I haven't taken my foot off the gas. I've been training year round, so I'm just ready. I'm ready to go.
that's good. I did want to ask, how did you get on the Social Gloves card? Because, that was mainly like influencer based. So it was really cool that you were on it. But yeah, how did they approach you about that?
Uh, I don't know. I just know people. By people, talk to some other people, and I was on the call. I was trying to fight on a Showtime card, and it kept getting canceled and pushed back. It's really hard for me to get opponents. But last resort, they called, and then we got on that card.
That's good. That's good. Did you like being on the card? What did you think of it?
It was it was cool. Like it was another guy. It was like a legit boxer on the card, like two other guys.
Yeah.
But besides seeing the influencers and then like them being scared and not knowing what they doing, and then there was some guy like he had like braids. You could tell he couldn't really fight. He was like, it was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
music.
yeah. I think it was Swaggy P. It didn't look like he knew what he was doing. It just looked like he had a lot of power.
Yeah, it was amusing. I can't hate on it. It brings fans to the sport, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah. My favorite was the main event. It was pretty cool. Did you watch it? The main event on that
No,
card?
I left. I was with my family. We
All
went to
good,
the
all good.
truck. I got me like four asada tacos, dog. And
Oh, asada, yes, sir. What's your favorite
yeah,
kind of taco?
I used to be pastor. It used to be pastor, tripa, but now I'm trying to cut out pork out of my diet. So
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
like, asada. It's a little boring, but I'm trying to change. Pork ain't good for you.
Yeah, 100%. But I feel like asada is the way to go, though. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's a little basic, but I like it. I like it. I love them.
I had some tripa tacos in Tijuana. I was out there. First mistake I made, the meat, it tastes like mierda, bro. It was like you could taste it. I was like, ah. So that's why I'm kind of like, nah, I need to stay away from the pork.
All right, now we got to go into the other taco question. What tortilla do you like on your tacos?
Corn.
Okay, calm. I like both. I like both. I usually order like
But
good.
my boy, if I'm gonna eat like caldo de res, I like a flour tortilla because it's like chewy, Like I
Okay,
go to
yeah.
a restaurant, they're like chewy and I like how it goes in the soup. But if it's gonna be like, like a taco or something, I like corn. I prefer corn.
Okay. No, yeah, same. I feel like with caldo or anything like that, I go corn, but every now and then, I think when you're eating frijol, I think you gotta
Yeah,
go
because
flour.
like for me, the corn tortilla it breaks off easier. It's not as like flexible as the flour, so that's why I like to eat that with the caldo.
Yeah.
It's like there's a
Yeah.
into my madness.
I didn't want to ask you because you posted on your socials and stuff like that. I think you posted it a while ago. So you're not Mexican, but you're around a Mexican household, correct?
My household is Mexican. My sisters they're half Mexican, and even before my sisters were born, my dad's first cousins are half Mexican, and their kids, the half Mexicans had kids with a Mexican, and their kids don't even look black; they just look Mexican. So it's just like a whole bunch of like Mexicans in my family, and like growing up, like all my cousins except one, like all my other cousins were like Mexican stuff. Like I got two cousins, Gordo and Güero, and that's who I grew up with. And you know what I mean? So like the stilo, my swag, it always rubbed off. Like
Of
even
course.
in
You
my
know the language, of course.
like even in my household, like if something happens, I'd be like, no mames. It's just comes
Yeah.
off. Like I don't have to force it. It's just what
It's
it
just
is.
you.
Yeah, no, it's really who I am. And then growing up boxing out here in California, it's not too many like a lot of black fighters. So you're just surrounded by Mexicans. So you kind of like grow up with the eso, like when you're
Ay,
in there,
güey.
they're like, sigo lo de leche, and you just start picking up. You just start picking it up. So it's like it's like being a Miklo, but brown. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
No, it's like that.
He's talking about the fighters though. What are your favorite fighters?
Favorite fighters: Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. I don't. It's hard for me to say one, but I have about 10, 15 favorite fighters. I like Canelo. I like
Okay, okay.
Tank. I like I like all fighters, man. I got nothing bad to say.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Being surrounded by Mexicans, do they prefer Mexicans or do they like everybody?
Who, my style or like the fighters I prefer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, no, like your family, your family. Like, who do they prefer?
My dad he likes black. We like black fighters. We're
Oh,
still
okay,
black.
okay.
It's just we're got a lot of like Mexicans around us. Like even my sisters, they're half Mexican, and it's just it rubs off on us. Like you can kind of like tell the difference. Like when we go places. Like if I'm in a fucking like El Superior or something, I feel like at home, kind of speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Not like unnatural for me to be in those like areas because it's all I grew up with.
It's normal. It's normal.
Yeah, very normal. Yeah, very,
You're
very,
fighting
very.
your hometown, basically, right?
Yeah, I'm fighting LA. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have it.
I'm excited, bro. I'm gonna have to try and go to that one.
Yeah, yeah, man. If you can make it, I'm gonna have it packed out. It's
Hell
gonna
yeah,
be
hell
dope.
yeah. Well, how do you feel about the main event? Pacheco versus Coceres.
Pacheco's my boy. I remember him since I was like little. I don't know too much about the other guy, but he should get in there and do what he has to do. And shit, best of luck to him.
Yeah. Also, like another fighter on the card. How have you about him? I'm pretty sure you fight at featherweight, correct?
I fight at junior lightweight, 130.
Okay, junior lightweight, junior lightweight. I'm pretty sure Mark Castro fights at that weight as well, and he's fighting in the card. Will
Yeah,
you fight him later on?
yeah, that could happen. I know him from the amateurs too.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay, okay.
Oh, he's from the north there. I'm from the south.
Oh, okay, okay. That's the way to market the fight in the future.
Yeah,
What's it
man.
called? Tell me about your amateur record, because that I actually don't know too much about. And boxing rec doesn't always like keep it up to date. So what
Oh,
about that?
my crack shit had me fucked up, but I had 121 amateur fights. I had like 105, 108 wins. I've been boxing from my amateur career was from 8 years old to 17. When I was 16, I ended up breaking my wrist.
Oh
So
shit.
I had about like maybe 122 fights, 125, ended up breaking my wrist. And then I probably had like 3, 4 more fights to finish the year off. Then I turned pro.
Oh,
Turned
okay,
pro.
okay. And 11-0 now.
Yeah, I'm glad I did because it was the pandemic. It was 2020, and I'm glad I turned pro because it seemed like the pandemic set a lot of people behind.
Mm. I think you mentioned it before, which is like management and a lot of other stuff like that. But is there any other reason like you haven't been able to fight since then? Since your last
Uh,
fight?
it was really management. But before my last fight was September. Back in May of 2022, I ended up getting wrapped with myelitis. Uh,
Oh,
Virgil Ortiz, he has that, and it basically destroys your body. It's from like overtraining and not properly resting. I was training like it was like an anime show, like Dragon Ball. Like really, I'm kind of off when it comes to my training. I'm the type of guy I will push it and push it and push it. Like
110%.
bro, I was running 40 miles a week.
Damn.
I used to hit about 140, 160 miles a month. Like it's something like kind of like off up here when it comes to my training. But I could kind of, if I get up my mode, I could go further than the average person.
That's insane, bro.
And that's how I got sick. So I fucking trained so hard, I got myself in the hospital.
Damn. But hey, man, you're okay now, though, right?
Yeah, I'm
Of
okay.
course,
Yeah,
100%. I
yeah.
think we're less than a month away from the fight, correct?
Yeah, we're about 4 weeks, 3 weeks out.
Okay, okay, okay. YouTube Theater. I think there's only been two fights there so far. Or no,
Yeah,
this is the second one, I think.
yeah. I don't know if Jake Paul fought there or if he had like a training session or something there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just know that at the beginning of the year, I think it was Alexis Rocha. I think he fought in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the second one, I'm pretty sure. No, but yeah, that's amazing. I did want to ask as well. I saw how I've always wondered this. I've been confused. How did you spar AD, bro?
Oh, all right. Anthony Davis is coming to my gym out here before his season started. He was coming here just to stay in shape. And me, I could talk. I talk a little shit, you know. I could talk a lot.
Okay, okay.
You know, I'm cool. I keep it humble, but you know, I was just like kind of, you know, chatting back and forth. And I told him that he can't hit me, you know, because I'm like, you big, but you too slow. I'm gonna see it. So we got in the ring, and I'm like, ah, shit, he's really gonna get in the ring with me. Like my heart, I felt it. I'm like, fuck, I'm really about to fight this big ass dude. So we get in there. He throws this fucking 8-foot jab like this. Boom. I
Fuck.
start out. I'm like, all right, you ain't gonna hit me. And then I started playing around. You know, it was cool. Yeah, he's a real cool dude. And then after that, he called Floyd. And then you see Mayweather on the FaceTime. He has these like fucking, I don't know, Gucci glasses or Versace, whatever, some fucking, you know, like expensive glasses
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it was a quick call, but I was like, damn, like AD, you know, like it's
You
up
really
there.
just
Yeah,
called him.
yeah, it was up there, bro. It was cool.
Do you think he could eventually go into the little crossover scene that's happening? Box other people or no?
Dude, like what, UFC? Like going to the UFC?
No, like like box influencers, box other basketball players. You think he could do
I, I don't think I would like take it serious, but I would do like fun expositions. You know, like I'll be a champion and be like, fuck it, a basketball player was to box me, come in the ring. You know, I'll do things like that.
that?
Like
Okay,
how
okay.
box stuff up
Yeah,
there.
of course. But I mean AD though, and since you got in the ring with him, do you think he could do that? Do you think he could get in there and have a fight?
Good because he'll probably get injured. You know, he's prone to like injury and stuff.
Ah, okay, yeah, true,
I
true.
want somebody to stop hitting him because like his body, you know, it's kind of it's important. You know, it's millions on the
Mhm.
line.
He can't get risk getting hurt.
Yeah.
That's understandable. That's understandable. But I was just so confused because you were the one having the head guard, which is understandable, man. He's fucking huge.
Nah, I'm just like, oh, he can't go up ahead. I'm like, man, I could hit that nigga, but he was he's up there, but they told me I couldn't hit him, and then I started going to the body, and they said, hey, stop hitting the body, you know,
Oh,
because
oh,
like
they told you to
yeah,
stop.
because he has handlers, he has like people there with him, like to make sure he doesn't like fuck up, because you know
Mm,
there's millions on the line, and there's millions on the line. It's like it's serious.
yeah, yeah. He couldn't risk anything crazy.
Yeah,
Tell me about some other spars. Have you sparred anybody else that's kind of crazy?
kind of crazy. But well, not like that, like not basketball players, but I've been in there with champions. I've been in there with
Okay,
like
okay.
Kyle, Devin Haney. Um, well, it's like all the guys that wild card, like all the Filipinos, guys
Mm.
like that. Johnny Rios, Alexa Rocha's teammate. Been in there with them. Been in there with a couple of like Becca stands and all them kind of.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go crazy to Uzbekistan's. I
yeah.
like who is it? Damn, damn. He's a super middleweight. He's super middleweight. He's a southpaw. He fought Rosado.
The one I got knocked out.
Yeah, he got knocked out, but then got a rematch. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, he's cool. But I thought you was talking about Janabek, the one that fights at
Yannick
once.
too. Yeah, unified now. Unified. What do you think about him?
That dude's fucking good.
Keeps
Man,
challenging Canelo, man. You think it can happen?
I don't think that fight's gonna happen, but shit, man, I'd be stealing some of his moves. I was watching this fight like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, damn, I like how he throws the uppercut, his slickness and stuff. It was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. I saw somebody review that shit. Like, he's always precise with it. You think he becomes undisputed?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It looks like the 160-pound division is kind of watered down now.
That's
It
true.
looks
That's true. The other champs are Charlo and who's the other one? Oh, Lara. And Lara's fighting, I'm pretty sure Danny. Yeah.
it's kind of watered down, so it probably could happen. But the 168-pound division, that's where the killers are at.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm excited for Benavidez versus Andrade. What do you think about that fight?
I don't know, man. I think could be a tough fight for Benavidez. Let's see what Andrade. Andrade, he's slick. That's it. I'm interested.
I think the one thing that could probably bring a big problem to Benavides is that he's a southpaw.
Really.
I don't think Benavides has fought a southpaw. I could
I
be
look.
wrong,
He probably fought one or two.
maybe. What about you, man? Who do you like to study since you're the southpaw?
Man, it's funny. Like growing up, I try to fight like so many like different styles of fighters, different ethnicities of fighters. Like at first, I always try to fight like as like a Black American fighter, like Shane Mosley, Mayweather. And then when I got older, I started adapting more of like a Mexican style, like Chavez, Marcos Antonio Barrera. And
Okay.
then I started like, all right, I'm fast. Like as a fighter, you gotta realize what attributes you got. And I have speed on my side. So it's like certain things that I shouldn't do. Like I should have just come forward and make it a slugfest. I should use my gifts to my advantage. So I started like mixing the styles in together, be aggressive, but have great defense. And I started watching guys like Roberto Duran and Pernell Whitaker and then Mayweather and Pacquiao and De La Hoya and then just mix it all. Yeah.
That's amazing though, because you actually get to mix in the style now.
Yeah, that's what I do. I always try to take the best of both worlds. I feel like black fighters and Mexican fighters or even Mexican American fighters, I feel like those three are like the top fighters in the world. You know, I feel like now, probably since like 2012, you see like the rise of the Eastern Europeans and guys from Europe, but I feel that boxing is really homegrown in America. And I'm not talking country America, but I'm talking about like the continent, like the Western Hemisphere. I
Hmm.
feel like develop the best fighters.
Yeah, 100%, man. Because you got a lot of Russians, Bivol, you got Better BF, and then you got Triple G, Janabek, like you said. Pretty sure there's Zoltanov as well, another 168 pounder. Yeah, there's a lot of those, bro.
They're good. They're good, but I feel like they beat a lot of guys because guys are intimidated. I just feel that the American style the American style fighters from America or fighters from Mexico, I believe, were the best. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay, okay.
Like,
Let him know. Let
uh,
him know.
like honestly, that's what I feel like. I feel like we don't get our credit, especially in America. I feel like fighters from the USA they don't get their credit. And you can even throw like Oscar De La Hoya in the mix because he's American. He had a gold medal. I feel like fighters out here in the USA are the best in the world. We have like the best of both worlds. You know, like a guy that's Mexican American has like more of a different boxing style than a guy that's just from Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he has the Mexicans to look up to, but he has all the Americans surrounding around him.
Yeah, he has a surrounding. He takes from like the Black American fighters here, so he learns certain like things and he takes on certain traits. So his feet work is probably better. He probably like utilizes his hand speed better. He probably doesn't stay there as longer as like a fighter compared to like that's like from over there.
Hmm. Your last
Yeah.
fight was against a Mexican, right? Just a Mexican from Mexico?
Yeah, they're the only ones that take fights. I try to fight guys from out here in the U.S., but they overpriced themselves. Like I was
Damn.
gonna fight from Arizona, but he wanted more from his pay. And the guy from Mexico that I'm gonna fight is 15-1. He was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." That was different. But hey, a lot of Mexican fighters they beat British guys. They
Oh
beat
my
them.
God, bro. Yeah.
They beat
I got a British fan, and he always hates on Canelo because he's always knocking knocking out UK guys. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is.
them. Yeah, not just Canelo. Everybody, like everybody. If they speak Spanish, bro, and they're fighting a British fighter, put your money on a Spanish guy.
Bro,
And they beat them bad. It's like they knock them out, they humiliate them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty sure. What do you think? So you're fighting a junior lightweight, correct?
Yeah, this fight's
Yeah,
gonna be one.
yeah. We have a champion over there, yeah, from the UK, Joe Cordina. You think he's probably gonna end up getting knocked out by a Mexican?
It's funny, me and him. I think we're gonna have the same manager. Well, yeah, we're gonna have the same manager, me and him. It's a small. No.
Yeah.
But
Oh, but you're talking about Eddie, right?
Uh, no, Eddie's the promoter, but
Oh,
the
the promoter, right? My bad, my bad. I didn't want to ask that. You're on the card, a matchroom card? Are you
yeah,
gonna
we're
get considered like being a matchroom boxer, or are you just on the card right now?
yeah right now we're working on a deal to be a matchroom boxer to start off
Let's
2024.
go. That's gonna be amazing, man.
Yeah, yeah, man, it's really gonna be amazing, especially to be from LA, to be an LA fighter, to use my influence to like unite the people as one. For like especially someone like me to see like both sides of like the racial lines and stuff to like kind of unite like LA, like some kind of like LA pride, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really like that, man. I really like that. Come on, LA, man. Let's go.
It, like really like kind of like what Kobe did, Kobe Bryant did, something like that. Like I'm proud where I'm from. I'm proud to be from Southern California, and I kind of like I want to do good. I want to do good with my platform.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man. I'm pretty sure you already are, bro.
Yeah, man. Just gotta get these fights. 2024.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta.
Yes, sir. 2024, you gonna be active, man?
Yeah, extremely active. Uh,
Looking forward to that. I did want to ask as well, man. Hit list. You got a hit list? Is there anybody you're looking forward to specifically fight? Because I mentioned Mark Castro. I would love to see that fight, but who do you want? Who do you want to fight, man?
I'm the type of guy I want everybody.
Oh,
Everybody, everybody has in my weight class. I want them all. Everybody that got a title. I'm looking at I believe there's a fight this weekend for the WBC title. It's a brother from Texas. I forgot his name, and he's
Shocky
fighting.
Foster?
Yeah, Foster. He's fighting a guy named Rocky Martinez.
Hernandez. Hernandez. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight, man.
Yeah, so I'm most definitely gonna watch that. Yeah.
Same here, bro. Who do you think is gonna win?
Maybe Foster. He's like the slicker fighter. I think he's gonna win. I seen a little bit more of him. I think Martinez, he hasn't fought like serious competition if you look at his box rec, but we'll see.
Yeah. I'll be rooting for Rocky, but I am predicting Foster, man.
Yeah.
He did a Ray Vargas in the last fight earlier. That was crazy. I really thought Ray was gonna win, but Foster proved me wrong.
Okay, no shade to Ray Vargas, but I be looking at his posts on Instagram, like what he posts. It like his boxing doesn't look polished. It
Mm.
really look polished, but it's effective. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah. I've
plain.
realized that he doesn't have the Mexican style, and he's just trying to box you.
Yeah, but it's hard to fight. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's his height. And I think when he moved up to weight, because like Foster's not that much shorter than him, because he's not fighting like everybody he was fighting was like fucking 8 inches shorter than him.
Yeah, dude, he's tall for the weight, bro.
So when he went up to 130, everybody is like, about 5'7", 5'8", maybe 5'9", they're not like that short. So I guess that's where he lost his advantage.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't realize that. I've always known he was tall, but I didn't give him that much, to be honest. How tall did you say he was? 6 foot?
5'11", 6 foot.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy for 126. I can't lie.
Yeah, shit, he was fighting at 122.
Yeah, yeah. He was trying to be great, so I really thought he was gonna pull off, but like you said, he lost that disadvantage. I mean, advantage.
Yeah, yeah, he lost it, but yeah.
I think he's gonna be fighting. I don't know if it's confirmed or anything, but I think he's gonna be fighting Brandon Figueroa. What do you think about that, man?
Who, Ray Vargas?
Yeah,
Woo, that's gonna be a good fight.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I want to watch that. That's a good fight. Brandon, he has a lot of people good fights, man. That's a good fight. Uh, it's funny, like if you pay attention to like black fighters on the West Coast and black fighters on the East Coast, the guys on the West Coast like Shane Mosley, Timothy Bradley, Andre Ward, like or even including myself, you could put Earl Spence in there and the Charlos. We're a little more aggressive. You know what I mean? We're because we deal with the Mexican style on a daily basis. But guys on the East Coast, like Stephen Fullerton and all the other guys on that side, they don't really deal with the Mexican style. So sometimes, like guys like Broner, they'll get surprised, they get beat by like a person that has like a brawler style. If you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's funny how like the two like the cultures are different. Like when I used to go to the Nationals and I used to go to like West Virginia, and I remember fighting Keyshawn Davis's younger brother. He has a fucking tall ass younger brother that's like fucking 6'3". But
Damn.
we fought 110 pounds. This fucking dude was like 5'11". I was like 5'5". He was fucking tall motherfucker. But I remember we met in the finals, and it's just like the culture. Like on my side, we were Region 14. I was only black. Oh, it was one other black kid, but it was just me with a whole bunch of Mexicans. You know, a whole bunch of Mexicans. You know what I mean? And he got like all the brothers over there. You know, East Coast style, slick, slang. You know, sharp. And I'm like, man. And like that's how it was. Like every time like I went to like nationals and all these tournaments, it would be like me, the only black kid with the Mexican team, you know, like fucking Mexico team, damn near.
Let's go, Mexico.
But, no, but that's what it was. Like really, like when you're out here, because not many black fighters in like California, and then we'll go out there and then we'll fight like all the other black fighters, and you just see the difference, you know, like the style, the
Different in
slick,
style, yeah.
you know, it's like it was like a little cultural shocker, a little difference.
They
It
would
was
clash. They
cool.
would clash.
Yeah, they'll clash a little bit. They'll be like, man, who's this nigga over here with them? You know, like they'll like a little different, a little funny, but it was fun.
That's
Yeah,
amazing. That's kind of funny, man.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what?
man.
I like to see that. I like to see that later on. You know, you get your own main event. You can promote it like that, bro. I know I already said that, but East versus
Yeah,
West versus South.
it's different. Coming from California, it's something else. It really is. Like you really don't like start like me growing up because I grew up with Mexicans. I grew up cool, but you didn't start like experiencing like some kind of racism from other Mexicans until
Mm.
I got involved in boxing. Because they'll look at me and they'll be like, "All right, we have to beat them," because it's like I guess a racial pride on the line. You know what I mean? So I remember being like a little kid, and it'll feel like the whole fucking crowd was against me. You know what I mean? And that's what I grew up in. And I guess I don't know if you ever heard, but Danny Garcia said it was like that for him because in Philly it's a whole bunch of black fighters, but he was like I guess the only Puerto Rican, but he was like really white looking, so they thought he was a white
Oh
boy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, so it's for me at times. But you know, you earn your respect.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, man. So you don't think you'll ever leave California? You think this is the best place for you to train?
Man, my dad be telling me to move to Texas, but man, I ain't doing that shit.
Really? That's crazy.
Because it's cheaper, but I ain't doing that. You know, I'm Cali.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. You gotta represent, bro.
Live and die in California, you know? Live and die in LA. Shit. Fuck
Anytime you
that.
have in California, bro, I'll make sure to pull up, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
What's it called? Is there any fights you're looking forward to, bro? Like, coming up, end of the year, early next year.
Nah, not really. Not really. I just want to, whatever comes, comes, but I'm just worried about me right now, man. I'm just trying to fight.
That's understandable, bro. I'm looking forward to it, bro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your fight, man. Is there anything else you want to say, man? You yourself, like trying to plug everything?
Um, uh, not really. I'm cooling right now. Cooling. I'm at the gym. My coach had me staying at the gym now. You know, I got a room in the lockers, and the locker room's upstairs. So I just train, sleep, eat, go in my room, fall asleep, and then repeat.
Oh, I did want to ask another question though. How do you? I know moms are always like this. How does your mom, or just from family in general, how do they feel about you being a boxer, man?
So they got no choice. I'm stubborn.
I like that though. I like that. But
Yeah.
do they like it?
My dad's fully behind me. My dad was a boxer. He's an amateur boxer. So I always have the support of my father. My family, it brings pride to my last name, you know, Walker, of being a boxer. My grandpa was also a boxer. So I bring a lot of honor to my family. You know, honor, respect, I'm huge on that. And I bring a lot of that to my family, you know. I'm really, really proud of that. I'm really proud that I could like do good for my name, put my name on the map.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Was about to say that. You beat me to it. Putting it on the map. Walker, you said it yourself.
Yeah. You
Give
know,
me,
there's
give me,
other
a little, give me a little origin behind that. You like Star Wars, bro? Why'd you give yourself the name Skywalker?
like Star Wars and everybody growing up used to joke with me. They used to be like, "Hey, Skywalker." And when I was turning pro, I was like, "How can I sell? How can I stand out from the crowd?" You know? And I'm like and I took it, I stand on it, and I'm keeping it today.
Bro, you know what we should do, bro? One day
Even
just
from
walk out with one of those cloaks, bro.
I'm thinking about that for my fight. I'm gonna get some shirts made with like Darth Vader, a
Ooh.
boxing
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Hopefully, I don't get sued. I'm gonna have to like figure, wiggle myself in there, find out the gray area. But
Yeah, yeah, work around it, work around it. Like if you make a logo or something. I don't know. Put your own touch to it, if that makes sense. I don't know.
yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. Figure it out.
But yeah, man, I think that's it. I think we've done pretty good. Thank you for accepting this, man. I really appreciate it. And I'll be looking forward to your fight. I'll make sure to try my best to go to it.
Hey man, no problem, man. Thank you for having me on. It was really cool talking to you, man. And then hopefully we'll do this again.
Yeah, you too,
All right,
bro.
have a good one.
An interview like for your victory. And hey, you know what,
Yeah,
man? Hopefully we
yeah,
get an in-person one if I go.
yeah. Bet, man. Let's do it. Just
Yeah,
hit me
man.
up.
We'll leave it there, man. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, Instagram, follow my Instagram and Twitter down below. Go follow his Instagram down below. I'll leave him down there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Have a good one. Bye.